It's been said if you don't like the path you're walking, create a new one. For Tanso A, this new walk to a new workplace is perhaps the most rewarding.
I'll be here forever if they keep me.
But the passage to get here took thousands of grueling, painful, and lonely miles. It started in Burma when he was 8, forced to flee a brutal military regime and escape to a Thailand refugee camp.
We have a lot of villages burned out by Burmese soldiers.
At 12, he left his family behind to embark on another harsh journey over beautiful but unforgiving countryside in the search for a job.
I have to walk 3 days, 3 nights to climb the mountains to get to the Bangkok. I just follow people.
For 3 years, Tanso lived from place to place, working in low-paying, dirty jobs, until he decided to trek back over those very same mountains and reunite with his family.
They told me that they said they want to immigrate to America and they want to come to America and to have a better life for my sister and my brothers and me.
Wings would carry him to Bradley International Airport in Windsor Locks, Connecticut.
Pretty scared, but it's cool.
Home was now in Hartford, where he was educated and became an American citizen. But he wasn't done walking, always on the lookout for the next path. And it would be one that would lead him to David Russell.
So just a great kid overall.
Who used Tanso's story to inspire not only his students, but his own kids.
Are you kidding me? You're complaining? Let me tell you about Tanso. That's the true story. I did that.
Tan was trained as a machinist at Manchester Community College, his teachers telling him his dedication would lead to opportunities.
I talked to my professors, and then he told me, Tanso, I love you like a son. You know, I was like, oh, I feel so good. And then maybe I'm gonna get you a job at Pratt after you graduate here.
This program here at Manchester in particular has changed the lives of many of these graduated students.
Which brings us back to his daily walk to work, where he's immersed in new technologies, creating new parts for new engines.
Every time when I come to work, I'm happy, I'm smiling.
To walk in Tanso's shoes is to journey across 3 countries filled with hardships and challenges. He has walked a long way, but his path at Pratt & Whitney is just beginning.
I'm proud and I'm blessed to be a Pratt winner, you know, and to be a Pratt, it's just like winning a lottery for life. I love it.
On the outside, things appear just about the same.
So it's been almost 5 years since I retired and since I last walked into Middletown.
But the former product director of Compression Systems Module Center, or CSMC, was stunned by what he saw on the inside.
What struck me immediately was the new technology that I've seen in every one of the areas, and of course the brightness. The bright lights, the place looks great.
The reason for David Russell's visit to some old but modern stopping grounds was thanks to the hospitality offered by CSMC's current general manager, Greg Tracy. Russell is now an instructor of manufacturing at Manchester Community College. He asked Tracy if his students...
I just finished the Precision Manufacturing program at MCC.
...and one graduate could witness what is technology nirvana for an aspiring machinist.
I came in to return some books, and they said, hey, you want to go for the tour? And I was just like, fireworks were going off in my head. Like, it's a dream to come and visit this place.
And this is, I think, for some of them, the first time they've seen a lot of the technologies in use.
So safety glasses were eagerly grabbed and the 21st century tour of modern manufacturing began. The company has invested millions in modern machining to create what some students view as artistic. The investment is not lost on hungry eyes.
That's mind-blowing. To make these parts and how big they are, it's incredible. And I just know that this is where I want to be eventually.
It's inspiring to see the type of investment that's being made here. And what's really cool about it is I was part of a planning process, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years ago that these were drawings. And now I'm seeing them in person, so it's really kind of neat to see that.
We showed a lot of the older technologies, broaching processes, and they were extremely excited just to see the level of technology that takes place on an older process, as well as some of our newer processes like linear friction weld and super abrasive machining, as well as 6-axis machining.
The old saying is true. It's what's on the inside that counts. It applies to the work being performed here and to those who make it happen. David Russell knows this, teaches this.
This is the place they want to be.
And hopes folks like Andrew will one day continue that tradition.
Yes, I'm definitely a big Pratt & Whitney fan now.
These machines are cutting-edge technology.
I've never seen machines like what we have here.
The action is on the floor. It is the people who operate the machines, craft the parts, and build the engines who are witnessing a technological explosion at Pratt & Whitney. 21st century technology and processes are painting a dramatic picture for Pratt & Whitney in the changing American manufacturing landscape.
We're going to change the game with the products that we're creating, both on the military and the commercial side of the business.
We're investing in facilities, we're investing in equipment, we're investing in capital, and more importantly, we're investing in innovation.
With locations around the world, Pratt & Whitney has invested more than $1 billion in 21st century production.
The ramp and the growth in the company is actually what every manufacturing facility dreams of.
There's been a lot of equipment brought in. There's been a lot of brand new technology brought in here.
Real high tech, real precise.
Just to see the sheer amount of machinery, capital investment, and reorganization that's going on in the middle of production is quite an orchestrating feat.
We're doing a physical restructure where we're redoing the floors, repainting the ceiling, putting new equipment in, relaying out in the flow lines.
The whole shop is going under a total transformation of what we do, where we do it, and how we do it.
We've done a lot of lean transformation, a lot of lean technologies and principles that we've used here.
With the technology we have today, it's going to make us more efficient. We have tons of new programs. We invested tons of money in capital. It's nothing but positive, oozing out of every nook and cranny of this place. I love it.
The company's investment is being revealed at various sites in closed-loop machining, robotics, and automated production and inspection that produce parts faster with greater precision.
We've got several new DMG machines, and we've really focused on making sure we have the right machine for the right part.
We're bringing in 5-axis mill turn machines.
Typically, we would have took 3 or 4 different machines to do one operation or one set of operations. Now we just do it all at one time.
And what the fiber optic allows us to do is combine 3 machines into one.
The operators enjoy what they do on these machines. I think they're blown away by what these machines can do.
The technology that we have on C4 is really the key enabler for us to go meet the ramp for the upcoming NGPF. It's the only press like it in the world.
It's great to have developed technologies and now actually see them applied. The one that you hear most about and the one that we're very excited about is additive manufacturing.
It's an amazing technology, whereas in the past everything was subtracted. Now we're starting with nothing and we're growing a finished part.
The machining that we have today is a lot more advanced than we used to have.
CBN, because of its cutting properties, allows you to increase speeds and feeds, remove material quicker, and it actually comes out with a better surface finish.
We're doing 6-axis milling, 5-axis milling, and creating a feature that no one else in the world is doing.
We're bringing in some large pieces of capital equipment. We have a linear friction weld machine.
You walk through the shop at any given day and you see a large piece of equipment, brand new, coming in on a crate. And that's where the excitement is.
State-of-the-art processes for jet engine production are 20 to 30% more efficient. That will allow facilities in Middletown, Connecticut, West Palm Beach, Florida, and Mirabel, Canada to produce more than 500 engines a year.
We've changed from static build structures to moving assembly lines.
Using a number of lean manufacturing principles, we have reduced processing time of a number of our new products that we have.
Our goal is to dual source multiple assembly test sites, multiple manufacturing sources for the same product, and a raw material supply chain that can buffer against disruptions in the industry.
Pratt & Whitney's investment is providing 21st century products led by the family of revolutionary pure power geared turbofan engines on the commercial side and the F-135 on the military side.
There's a lot of things, a lot of people that have to pull together and work as one in order to get the engine off.
As these skilled workers are building the engines, they are also creating a strong and stable future for Pratt & Whitney and aviation.
I get excited to come to work every day.
It's great for us hourly workers to see all this work coming in and signed orders.
And so every day you come to work knowing you're going to be doing something different today to make tomorrow better.
It's actually pretty exciting.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
The future for this company is incredibly bright.
We manufacture lasers that move our world.
We manufacture guitars that rock our world.
We manufacture fuel cells that make clean energy that powers our world.
There's a great future for young people in Connecticut manufacturing, and you can prepare for it at Connecticut's community colleges. Manufacturing, it's not what you think.